Parenting is exhausting. It takes something like 20 or so years to turn a baby into a self-sufficient adult. I think every parent on earth spends the better part of that time in serious need of a vacation, or at the very least, a nap. Once your child hits the teen years, the fatigue is more mental than physical. So I was actually getting to the point where I didn't feel completely drained. But 1 year into this whole starting the parenting journey over again thing, and I could really use some R&R. For me, R&R usually isn't actual sleep. There are a handful of activities that I can count on to recharge my battery when I need it. The latest discovery is golf. There's something very cathartic about hitting a golf ball. I love spending an hour at the driving range or an afternoon at a golf course. Taking a long drive can do it too. In the right car with the right music, I can find peace in the winding curves of a country road. But if there's one thing that has rested my mind and restored my body more than any other, it's fishing. When I was a teenager, I learned to fish from my friend's father. He was a fly fisherman. He taught me to read maps and read the water. He eventually taught me how to tie my own flies, and he took me to countless local streams and showed me how to use them. There's nothing like being out on the water, feeling that warm air, that summer breeze, hearing birds chirping, smelling those country smells, all the while matching wits with a species that has spent millennia learning how to survive. And there's something beautiful about casting a fly rod. It's intricate and difficult, but also very simple. It requires patience and precision and attention to detail. It's the kind of activity that wipes away cares because it's complex and requires every bit of your attention and concentration. And for me, that's rest. It's the type of experience that feels like sitting in a sanctuary. This is my happy place. In recent years, I have to admit that I've neglected my love for fishing. But having found myself unable to sleep this morning, I figured it was a perfect opportunity to wet a line. When I got there, it was pretty clear that I was rusty. My cast wasn't quite as fluid as it once was, and my waders sat so long they started to break down, leaving me with a soggy sock all morning. And the fish weren't fooled at all by my presentation, and the only fish I caught today could have easily passed as bait. But even with a wet sock and no fish, something about just being out there, it was just what the doctor ordered.